Yo, what's up, gang? Coming back at you with another video today. And I'm doing a follow-up video to my top 5 teams of Dokkan 2024. This is actually going to be the worst 5 teams of 2024. Now, I'm not going to lie, 2024 Dokkan, it had a lot of ups. Not really any downs at all. Like 2024, like I said, was just a solid year. But, you know, there were some teams that were getting buffs that it just wasn't enough to like complete the team. Even with some easy A's too, like it just still wasn't enough to like make that team like what it should have been or what it could be. So yeah, I'm gonna be going over those top 5 teams today. Let me know in the comment section what teams you guys think were like the worst 5 in 2024, because like I said, this is just solely my opinion, but I think it's a valid one because these are teams that actually got buffs this year but just weren't good enough. Like there's something that they just should have got more of, whether it be more units or whether the units they got just should have been a little more powerful for that team, considering like, you know, a lot of these teams don't have that many options to run. But yeah, let's get into the video. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and let's get it. Okay, so for the 5th worst team on this list, it's gonna go, let's see, let's find it. I mean, this is an easy one for sure, because this is a team that should have been in the top 5, but really it just wasn't good enough. Super Bosses, bro. Super Bosses, this team, the team got a lot of like good units that you can run with it, but it just doesn't have enough for it to be a viable team. Let's check it out. So it started off the year with LR Broly, right? The LR AGL Broly. And don't get me wrong, his damage is just out of this world. Like, bro, under the right circumstances, if you can even get that far, bro, he can annihilate Goku and Frieza. And I'm talking about annihilate. But it's just the team as a whole, it's just they're missing some key like protector mechanics. Like, I'll say if one of these units had like a team protector, bro, for sure this would definitely be a lot better. I mean, okay, so for a team protector, for what's it called, the target mechanic, you have Cell Max, who is basically has like 999% defense once he activates that. But after a certain point, this guy against like big super attack bosses, like this guy is literally getting like derailed. Especially like, I know in the Gogeta fight for sure. Bro, like I said, maybe I just suck at the game, I don't know, but when I get to like Tech Super Saiyan Gogeta, bro, he's destroying Cell Max by that point. And even with like, I've gotten enough stacks with Cell Max up until that point on a good run, but it's just, bro, that Gogeta just destroys every unit on this squad. Check it out. So you're definitely running 2 LR AGL Brolys for sure, because for the Gogeta fight and the Goku and Frieza, the final bosses are STR, so he's gonna completely wreck both of those guys. But get 2 Brolys, definitely gonna run Jiren, Cell Max for sure. This Frieza, he can be good. He's a little iffy though. Under the right circumstances, he can be good. Goku Black, I mean, he has a spot on the team for sure. It's either between him or Zamasu for me. So it'd be Broly, Cell Max, Jiren, Zamasu. Maybe this Jiren. The tech Jiren, he gets clapped up too much. He's still a viable option, but they should have gave him more. They like a lot more defense. This man, this whole team, bro, it's just like the synergy just really isn't all the way there, like how it needs to be. I mean, sure, you could run this Broly, Chilai, and Limo, but if they're not getting their 7 orbs, dude, like, you could forget about it. Like, these guys are getting one tapped like it's nothing. This Rose, he's not as good as he was during the during like Worldwide 2023 Future Saga. He's not as good as he once was. You could technically run this hit right here, but him dodging is kind of like, you're basically banking on him dodging to really make him good and countering. You could run Topo too, but Topo, he gets clapped up against the Gogeta. Like, yeah, like Tech Super Saiyan Gogeta and then STR Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Like, this guy's not surviving a super attack. Let alone, so let's just say he doesn't. Let's say Broly gets super attacked, right? He's still taking like some damage, but after Gogeta super attacks, his normals are just going through the roof. This guy, he can't take those normals because by the time we get to Gogeta, his damage reduction is pretty much going to be gone. So super bosses as a team, they just should have got more. Maybe when they get a couple of more easy A's, maybe once this Fusion Zamasu easy A's right here, maybe they just add like another solid character to this lineup. Then yeah, maybe we could talk about them being good. But super bosses, it was not the top 5 team of 2024. It should have been, because this was like, it was a new category, you know, like how they did for Power of Wishes for 8th anniversary. That whole team was pretty much getting buffed throughout the year, and it's still pretty good this year. But super bosses, I feel like they should have gotten the same treatment as a Power of Wishes. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Like I said, I don't know, maybe I'm just not that good at the game, but I've been playing long enough to know like this team should have got more. So yeah, super bosses is in the top 5 of the worst teams of 2024, and I stand by that with full conviction. I'll stand by that. All right, so next up we have, let's see, Universe 11. Now when it comes, I'm pull up right here. When it comes to Universe 11, I mean, bro, there's not really much to say. Just look at the team, look at the category. I mean, you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, right? The only viable units that can actually be ran, and I mean, so think about it like this. Goku and Frieza, it requires a Universe 11 mission for you to use the Universe 11 units, and I've seen people complete it, so they're good to a certain extent if you get lucky. Let me rephrase that. If you get lucky, meaning RNG is on your side. You know, pray that the wrong unit doesn't get hit, and then your run is just basically over. You're getting sent right back to the to the home screen. Yeah, I mean, Jiren, he's not a slot 1 unit. There's no slot 1 units on this team at all. Like, literally, the only time Jiren's a slot 1 unit is when he's in his standby. And that standby is best saved for the Goku and Frieza phase. Like I said, I mean, look, 1, 2, 3, 4... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's an option if you don't have any other of the main 6 that I just mentioned, but I don't know. This Jiren, dude, STR Jiren, this guy stinks, man. They did his Easy A so dirty. This guy stinks. You're not running him at all. I mean, Universe 11, like they got some good buffs. I mean, like I said, Jiren, he's a good unit. I'm not saying he's bad at all. He's a good unit, but he can't carry by himself. A lot of these units are nothing without this guy. This team is nothing without this guy. Like, if we did not get a Jiren this year, this team is nothing. Sure, we got like a Peppy Gal's unit that actually like supports the team, but I mean, damn, Dokkan, it's like Jiren can't do it by himself, which is why I have Universe 11 at number 4 above super bosses. Because yeah, I mean, there's a couple of capable units, but I feel like Jiren alone, like just the type of power and what he's doing, like Universe 11 deserves a spot over super bosses. I can say that confidently. Even though there's not a lot of options, you have some pretty solid ones for the team that, for like such a niche team, you know, like Universe 11, like you're basically only running like these characters right here. These pool of units are like the main Universe 11. So if you're getting any Universe 11 units in the future, it's going to be another iteration of one of these characters. Which I don't know when we're getting another Universe 11 unit, but it's gonna be like another Dispo, another Topo. I don't. We're probably not getting another Jiren for a long ass time. So yeah, I mean, Universe 11 is definitely at number 4 as one of the top 5 worst teams of 2024, and I feel pretty confident about that. All right, so next up on the list, perfect. Planet Namek Saga. Oh my gosh, top 3 worst team. Look at, so check this out. I mean, for 2024, they got a couple of buffs. Like, okay, we got a leader in Vegeta. I mean, we got a yellow coin, LR, Gohan, and Piccolo, which I don't have this unit, but from the showcases I've seen, they're good. They can't carry the team. This Vegeta, he can't carry the team. This EZA right here, Goku and Vegeta can't carry. Ginyu, I mean, Ginyu can carry on his own Planet Namek Saga team, but in the mix of like a bunch of all these other characters, can't hang. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, even the Ginyu Force, like that team is aging. Or it has aged. Like, you're not running the Ginyu Force team in any current difficult hard content. They have a nice arrangement for you to use for sure, but this is the latest Ginyu Force unit that we have that's actually good. Can he carry? No, because he's a yellow coin LR. He's doing insane amounts of support for sure, but it's not enough to like make this a viable top 5 team. These two EZAs, the Goku Vegeta, Krillin and Gohan, their EZAs just fucking suck, man. They're not doing enough. They do a bunch of these attacks and still get completely obliterated. I don't even know what these guys are doing. Like, they're doing high damage, but that's it, bro. Their defense sucks. Yeah, they could dodge, but they should have made these characters way better. You know, they're pretty piss poor on release, and they're the same as they are after their EZA. So, yeah, the only time the Planet Namek Saga team is going to be good is when this AGL Full Power Frieza EZAs and Int Namek Goku. This is the only time when this team is going to get revived, is when these two come back into the mix. Once they get their EZAs, boom, you're straight. These guys are still pretty like powerful now. I mean, you're not running them in the hardest content, but I could tell when they get their EZAs, dude, these guys are going to be freaking powerhouses. Because they already are still. Just give them some good slot 1 defense. Give them like 90% damage reduction in slot 1. Boom. Because they activate their passives when they get hit before they attack. Like guaranteed double supers. Yeah, I'd say have one of these guys lead. And then throw on this Piccolo, this Vegeta, this Ginyu right here. I know Planet Namek Saga, it's a wonky team. Very, very, very wonky team. Yeah, you're not really doing too much with this team. Maybe we get like a Kaioken Goku. Just a base form Kaioken Goku leading Planet Namek Saga. That could also be a good thing. But until that day comes, Planet Namek Saga, it's not it, man. Shitty team. Majority of the units are shit right now. That's why I have it at top 3 worst team of 2024. Because they got buffs, it just wasn't good enough. Now, next up we have... Where is it? You're in here somewhere. I just gotta find you. Boom. Future Saga. Number 2 worst team of 2024. I think really the only buffs we got for Future Saga for 2024 was this this physical Rose, and then where's the super EZA Goku Black? Where is this guy? Right here. These two were the only Future Saga buffs that we got for this year of 2024. And they just the Rose, he was good for a time. I mean, pre 9th anniversary meta, because Global actually got him before JP. So yeah, he was definitely killing it pre 9th anniversary meta, but now this guy, he can't hold up that well. I mean, if you're running 2 of these guys, then okay, sure, you might have a somewhat decent team, but some of the units around him are just, so he can't carry the team by himself. So you're running this guy, is either running 2 of him or 2 of him. Which one do I think is better? I'd probably say Fusion Zamasu is actually better than him. Or actually, maybe his domain is actually the better domain. When it comes to the character, Fusion Zamasu is a better character. But for the domain, Rose has the better domain. Yeah, I mean, Future Saga, at least on the extreme side, like, there's not enough units that can really, like, can carry a 9th anniversary event through. I mean, for the super side of things, it's a different story. Like, I mean, the blue duos, they're not as good anymore. Future Gohan, he's still a solid unit. Like, I run him more than these guys. I run Future Gohan more than these two. Even more than this guy right here. Man, the day when Vegeta and Trunks get their EZA, they're gonna revive the Future Saga team. They're legitimately gonna be the slot 1 to replace these frauds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with these guys on the team, you don't even need to run these guys. I say once Vegeta and Trunks get their EZA, they're gonna phase out the blue duo. There's no point in running them. They're a more solid slot 1 unit than these guys. You know what I mean? So maybe if this Future Gohan gets a super EZA, that'd actually be pretty dope. The androids, when they get an EZA, I mean, they're still gonna be good. It's just, you know, when you think Future Saga, it's kind of more like Goku Black-esque. You know, the androids, it's like you'd only be running them with androids. I don't even think they're an androids leader. Yeah, they're not an androids leader, but I mean, I guess whatever androids units that are on Worldwide Chaos could suffice. Yeah, we don't have any good android units on Worldwide Chaos. I mean, you know, there's the Android 19 and Android 20. But yeah, I don't know. These guys, they just need more help. Yeah, Future Saga, it's a pretty booty team as of right now. It's pretty booty. But, you know, I'm not going to sit here and act like they didn't have their time in the sun during 2023. It's just 2024, they got like a buff or two, but it just wasn't enough to make it like a good team. So that's why I have them at number 2. Like I said, they were good. They could have got more, or at least for the 2 units that they did get, could have made them at least a lot better for the overall health of the team. Now, number 1 worst team of 2025 or 2024, Peppy Gals. I don't know what the fuck they plan on doing with Peppy Gals, man. The Peppy Gal team is a once a year thing. Like, you get 1 or 2 maybe okay units for the current content at the time, and then after that, they're just fucking done. Like, where else are you running Peppy Gals? You know, like, they don't have like a solid, definitive 200% leader. Master Roshi, sure, his kit is a part of the Peppy Gals units, but Master Roshi, he's not up there. He's not a slot 1. Sure, he can do a lot of damage, but he's not like a definitive Peppy Gals unit. They don't really synergize as well link wise. Like, really, Videl is like a solid leader, but she's only at 180%. Bulma's still good. Yeah, these guys are still good, decent. If we're gonna get if we ever get a 200% solid Carnival 200% Peppy Gals team or a Dokkan Fest, it might be time for like another Videl. If I'm being honest, I mean, what other Peppy Gals unit can we have that would be like a solid 200% leader? Or maybe they could do like a 200% launch. I mean, just because, like, why not? I'd say if we're gonna get a 200% Peppy Gals unit, it's either gonna be another Videl, another Bulma, or just for fuck's sake, just give us a launch. Because the Peppy Gals team, it needs a definitive 200% leader. Because we have the good units around them. They're just missing a leader, like a really good one. That's it. But Peppy Gals, they got the buffs for sure. It's not enough. I mean, when I was running them in the heart pounding heroine battle event, it's just some of those missions with the Peppy Gals team that we have now. You can't do it. Maybe I can't do it, but I don't know. Just a lot of these units just aren't as viable, even though they were made for that event. Especially like the only good thing Peppy Gals has going for them is just their insane amounts of like shenanigans they're doing, like the debuffs. the stuns, the seals, you know what I mean? All that stuff. Buffing or giving stats to the entire team. That's all they're really good for. But yeah, we're missing like a legit Peppy Gals leader that synergizes with almost every Peppy Gals unit, links wise, kit wise. That's all this team is missing. But yeah, I mean, this is my top 5 list of the worst teams of Dokkan 2024. Super bosses, they just need more. Super bosses, it needs more. Like, you have enough units to synergize with, but this team, it needed more. It still needs more. Could I put, they're definitely not a top 5 team, but let's just say Super Bosses gets the team that it needs. I could probably put them in like top 10 teams of like 2024. They'd probably be like 6 or 7, maybe 8. Yeah, this is my list right here. I think this is pretty solid. We got Super Bosses at number 5, Universe 11 at number 4, Planet Namek Saga at number 3, Future Saga at number 2, and then Peppy Gals at number 1. And these are for teams that actually got buffs this year. You know, there's a whole bunch of other teams down here that I could have put, but majority of these guys didn't really get any buffs. So I don't think that would have been fair to like really put them as a top 5 team, even though they didn't really get any units for 2024. But for the teams that did get buffs and still weren't good enough, this is it right here. That's my top 5, and I'm gonna end this video right here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Maybe would you move some up? Would you move some down? Would you just totally rearrange this whole list? I don't know. Like I said, this is just based off of my observation of playing the game. Yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll be happy to, you know what I'm saying, give my little TED talk as to why I put certain teams where, why I left out certain teams. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.